What's up, guys? So, we're going to do the underside of this chassis, and before I can even start cleaning this thing up, I guess I clean it up first, but I want to go ahead and get this started. Before I undercoat though, there's a few holes that were drilled for the seats. There was some middle seats from a Ford in here. Now I want to get those patched up, welded in. And then I've got a seam along here from where my floor pan meets my side panel. And it's rotted out and split, so I'm going to weld that up. And I'm not a welder. Like anything on this channel, I'm sure you've seen. What you see me do here is pretty much always going to be my first time. So I'm not expecting this to go great, but I think it'll work. I continue in my excitement and optimism, but we both saw those pictures. And that's even after grinding. It really just amounted to using the wrong wire. I had too thick of a gauge and fought with it for about an hour before I realized, you know what, let's just go to the store tomorrow and get the right tool for the job. So that's what we'll be doing. Alright, so it's actually 2 days later because I went to the store, got some wire for this guy, and tried to make it work, finally did some calling around, and that's just too big of a welder for what I'm doing. So, thankfully, my stepdad, he has got an amazing setup. He's got a shop, does all kinds of mechanic work. It's crazy. He's kindly let me borrow his for a couple days, and I've got a couple of little welds on here, and mind you, they're not pretty, but they're also not burning through the metal, which is all we need. So I'm gonna get set up, and we're gonna burn some welds today. I'm excited. Let's do it. Squash it. This one is for my bros who plan the night to smoke and get some hoes. This one is for my gang who wish to pop up, let that 40 rain. This one is for my squad, no matter what, they always down the ride. So I'm sure there's some welders out there that are seeing this right now and thinking, what the F? But, you know, I'm getting the holes filled, and that is all I need to do right now. Please don't judge too hard. Alright, so here we are many days later. 4 days since the day I decided I was going to do this. Dang flies. Anyways, I was really convinced that I was going to just start this and finish this in one day. And it has turned into so much more than that. But we are finally to the point where I've got everything welded up. I wire wheeled all the grime off. I wanted to power wash it, but there's just no way I could get this cab outside and then bring it back in. That was just a lot. So I got a wire wheel down, and then I alcoholed it, sanded it, and now or to the point where I'm gonna wipe it one more time down with alcohol, tape and mask off this engine bay area so I don't mess up any of that gray paint we did in an earlier video. And then it's time for primer and undercoat. And if I'm being 100% honest, from what I've seen from that frame, I'm not really impressed with this Rust-Oleum undercoat. I didn't expect it to be bulletproof, but I kind of tested on an inside part of the frame where I had sprayed, and I was able to get it up with my nail. So we'll see. Maybe it just needs a little bit more time to cure. But we're already here. We've already got the material. We're going to use it. And let's just get to it.
Yeah. Squash it. Turn up. This one is for my bros who plan the night to smoke and get some hoes. This one is for my gang who wish to pop up let that 40 rain. This one is for my squad. No matter what, they always down the ride. Down the ride. Shout out all my bros. My girl, we link up, you know how it goes. How it goes when I link up with the squad. When I link up with the squad. When I link up with the squad. When I link up with the gang. When I link up with the squad. When I link up with the squad. When I link up with the squad. When I link up with the gang. Shout out to my bros. I'll always ride, I put that on my soul. Tonight we gon' turn up, whoa. Leaning loud, it got me moving slow. 40 on my wrist, you know it glows. Fuck with the game, we kicking in the dope. Bring out the light, you know it's time to roll. Fuck with the game, we put you in the hole. Whoa, turned up with the game, bad things. Said she wanna do some bad things. I got bands, get strange for the change. Said she got a man, nigga must be lame. It's a movie, every day that I'm with the gang. You better know the name, don't stop it. It's like Chris Gold when he pop it. Born well, got a notches. Bad hoe, wanna write it. Seen the boy, now she silent. Swear my name was on my goddess. 100 bustin' out the pocket. Fuck with us and we get valid. Fresher than a stick of trident. Gold on the King Midas. This one just for my bros who plan the night to smoke and get some hoes. This one just for my gang who wish to pop up let that 40 rain. This one just for my squad. No matter what, they always down the ride. Down the ride. Shout out all my bros. My girl, we link up, you know how it goes. How it goes when I link up with the squad. When I link up with the squad. When I link up with the squad. When I link up with the gang. When I link up with the squad. When I link up with the squad. When I link up with the squad. When I link up with the gang. Shout out to my bros. My circle never changed like the gold. Bros over, you know the code. Party like a spaceship, she get pro. You talking big, then meet me on the road. They shoot it till it's empty, then reload. That Balenciaga on my toes. Mercedes Benz, I swear that lane is worth. I said that lane is worth. With the squad moving.
Alright, the long battle is finally over. The underside of this cab is done. And I mean, goodness, that was definitely a process. I can say that don't let the editing fool you. This was almost a week-long ordeal, and it was definitely not easy. But I think we're gonna go ahead and end it here. I'll catch you guys in the next video and finally put this thing back on its frame. Peace.